This appears to be a sorry state from our limited thinking and material point of view, but from the higher spiritual state, it is just a means to balance the three gunas of sattva, luminosity, rajo, activity, and tamo, inertia. These three qualities which pervade in the universe, whether through hugging one another or through war or through a world war-like situation, this balance in the world has to come. Then descending in millions of bodies will be the power of the great avatar called the Kalki avatar, who is known as the Kalki Maitreya, who was taught by the great Rishi Parashar and Parashuram. Kalki Maitreya will come 2012 and will carry on his work till 2700. And when all negativity and excess of inertia will be eliminated, and the balance of sattva, raja and tama will be there, but sattva guna will predominate, and righteousness and truth, humanity shall be established, the sixth root race. Within the sixth root race, there will come two other great teachers and bodhisattvas. One is the bodhisattva to come is the Yoga Avatar Lahiri Mahasaya, whose Kriya Yoga you are practicing, and the Jnana Avatar Sri Yukteswar, whose Kriya Yoga you are practicing. They will influence and teach on the western border of the United States of America, all along the western coast, and then probability that they could shift to the eastern coast because of certain upheavals, certain changes to be made from the tectonic plates, geographically, emotionally, mentally. The Yoga Avatar Lahiri Mahasaya, who is your great Mahaguru, who teaches the Kriya Yoga, will come as the future world teacher, and he will succeed the Christ. If you want to know, Christ is the Maitreya, the Kalki Maitreya is the second advent. He is the Christ. He is the fifth secret Buddha. So he will be the world teacher to succeed the Christ, who is called the Kalki Maitreya. And Sri Yukteswar, who is the Jnana Avatar, will succeed, like he will succeed the world teacher. Sri Yukteswar will succeed the world king, who is presently Vaivashvat Manu of the 7th Manvantar. And Sri Yukteswar will come as the 8th Manu, called the Manu Savarni, because Vaivashvat has lived in a day of Brahma. There are 14 Manus. Each Manu has a reign or ruling period. The world king has a ruling period of 300 million years. 300 million years multiplied by 14 is equal to a day of God, a day of Brahma, which equals up to 4,320,000,000 years. Now, out of the 14, Vaivashvat is the 7th Manu. Sri Yukteswar will be the 8th Manu, and 296 to 300 million years have already elapsed of the Vaivashvat Manvantar. And the Mayans could only see up to there. After that they didn't see the Manu Savarni, because they did not have the penetration or the meditation, or Bhognath, who had gone thousands of years to the Mayans to teach them, perhaps only told them the calendar to 2012. But 2012 is the changing of guards, the handing over of the baton of the great Manu Vaivashvat, who has completed 300 million years. Mayans cannot tell you this. 300 has to come from India. The duration of India's calendar is 311 trillion, 110 billion, 420 million thousand years. This is our calendar. So please don't bring any calendars before me in future, Mayan or Aztec or this and that. They all come from the great Indian calendar. This is the duration of creation. I'm not saying this because I feel the I in it. I'm saying it because it's a fact. 300 million years, the reign of Vaivashvat Manu Antar is over. Now the next Manu will take over the changing of guards. Okay? And the changing of the baton. The very handing over of charge. You see, when an old person leaves and a new person takes over, no matter how efficient, even in camps you see when they leave, there's a lot of discrepancies, a lot of loopholes which happen. Takes time to learn. Takes time to change the guard. So it will take 600 years, or specifically 300 years. This change and handing over has already started 300 years ago, and it is now at 2012 where the baton will be handed over to the next king, the world king, and to the world teacher by Kalki Maitreya in 2012. When Maitreya will, in a cosmic sense, go to living the light, Lahiri Mahasaya will take the flight, and Sri Yukteswar will take the flight. And we will have all entered the stream of the new age, of the golden age of Satyayug. This is what the Mayan calendar in brief, because you have not heard of the Indian calendar, therefore you say Mayan. Therefore as a point of reference I am saying that. But it's the change of the Manu from the Manu Vaivashvat to the Manu Savarni. Is that clear?
Does this just happen?
Is everybody here? Oh, I want to be here. Is Ali here? I wanted Ali to be here.
She's not here.
Excuse me, Guru. Did you say Boga now?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
This person has asked a question.
Okay, sorry.
No, I said, is this just going to happen on the earth, or is this going to happen in universes everywhere?
There are 7 human beings. The human nature is septenary. We have a physical body, an etheric body, passional body, emotional body, mental body, emotional body. 6th and the 7th is the soul body. It will happen on all your septenary bodies. Our earth has 7 bodies. Om Bhuvam Bhavam Swaham Maham Janam Tapam Satyam. So in all the 7 globes and all the 7 lokas, the change will happen. There are 7 planets. Each planet is divided into 7 root races. Each of them is divided into 7 sub-races. It will happen all on the septenary plane. That's why the Kalki avatar in a mystic sense is called the Sapta Sapti. Not 7-Eleven. 7 by 7. No, because my disciples are so humble and simple, they may say 7-Eleven. Cindy might say it explaining to someone. They say, oops, that's a big slip up there. So it's called 7 by 7, 49. Sapta Sapti. So accompanying the cult, there will be the 4 riders of the apocalypse. 4 gigantic divine beings will come riding on 4 white horses. This is given in the apocalypse, but very vaguely. Who were they waiting for? Maybe they were waiting for the correct time, for the correct people to say it. The 4 riders of the horsemen is, first is the Maitreya, the second advent, and Christ will come in thunder and lightning like the Kalki avatar, riding on a white horse with a meteor-like sword in his hand, given by Lord Shiva. The name of the sword will be called Ratnamaru. Ratnamaru. So this will be the name of the sword. He will be accompanied by 3 other horsemen. One is the equal of Kalki Maitreya, who is the Manu Vaivashvat. These 2, Maitreya, Bodhisattva, the Vaivashvat Manu, will hand over the charge to the coming Bodhisattva Lahiri Mahasaya. Krishna Kalki will hand it over to Lahiri Mahasaya as the world teacher. And Vaivashvat Manu, the world ruler, will hand over the charge of the world ruler to Sri Yukteswar. These will be the 4 people riding on the 4 horses. This is the meaning of the 4 horses of the apocalypse, which is given in your Bible. And it's good that you need a person from India to teach you your scriptures. because doesn't Guru Nath say that humanity are uniting religion, breath are uniting prayer, and consciousness are uniting God? So if I don't have the knowledge, how will I unite us? How will I unite us? Aye? Aye. So there you are. So these horsemen, be on the lookout. Yeah, who knows? He may come riding any time. He may come in the breeze, he may come in the sky, he may be sitting here, he may be sitting there. Who knows? God only knows. You have to be alert. Why so much time and energy is being spent on a useless lot of people like you? Ratna, why? Because you are not useless. Because you are very much useful. You are the people who will be accompanying the 4 horses of the apocalypse. So get your shoulders and biceps strong. Be ready to fight the good fight with all your might. For Christ is your strength and Christ your right. Lay hold of life, and it shall be your life and joy eternally. That's what it says. But the Christians teach well, but they do not know the inner meaning of the teachings, which have to be taught by some Joshmo from another country. So lunch doesn't matter, dinner doesn't matter. It's only the soul-to-soul contact that matters. It's only a victory of the light over the darkness that matters. And that's what we are working to in the Here Now Truth Alive. The work has already started. Wake up. What are you talking? As I'm talking, I'm infusing you with the fire. I'm infusing your spine with a sword of knowledge. It's being done in the Here Now, right now. You're being prepared. The coming of the second advent is being prepared through here. So 1/2 of the globe is being prepared. The time has come. We have to wake up. And this is the 2012, the specific work on the spiritual plane is the handing over the baton of the world teacher Krishna Maitreya to Yoga Avatar Lahiri Mahasaya, and of Vaibhashvat Manu, the world king, to the future world king and Manu, Savarni. So these are the 4 horsemen who will exchange notes, who will exchange their power and the batons, and so the good work will carry on. This whole wheel of the world turns by the power of sacrifice, goodwill and constancy. That's why we want your soldiers to be steady and constant. Don't waver. Don't waver. Don't be the hurricane. Be the eye of the hurricane. Steady. It's still, not a flame will flicker.
मनो बुद्धिहंकार चित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्